Welcome to RCP. That's the Relatively Controversial Podcast. I, of course, am Matty Ray, and with me as always...
I'm the big brother Josh.
We took a break really and then it all fell apart.
We really did. We really did. Yep. So apologies for that long break, y'all. I was out with the China virus.
The Keefe?
But now I'm back.
Hey, Josh. 2020 called. They want their I'm not feeling well back.
They want their Trumpisms back.
China virus. How long were you allegedly sick with this Kung flu?
The first time in 2020.
No, I don't care
February,
about 2020.
About 2 weeks.
Just now. A month?
It was about 3 weeks, but I lost my voice, so it was really hard to come back from that. Anyway, I'm going to try to punch up the drama in my voice a little bit more today. I'm not sure I'll be able to maintain it for 40 minutes or whatever, but we'll do what we can. You can make up for whatever ball I drop.
I'll just let you hang yourself. I'll just let the crickets take over in the head.
We'll have some controversy in the interaction between us. We'll have more controversy than the actual subjects.
There you go.
Speaking of subjects, let's just jump right into it. So, subject number one, I picked this one. I think it's interesting for a lot of reasons. It's sort of a socio-political, economic interface where there's a lot of things interacting with each other. And basically, the premise is ICE is targeting Home Depot to get illegal immigrants out of the country.
Oh my!
How do we feel about that?
Yeah.
Home Depot.
Unfortunate. I've seen some videos. I've seen some videos of like, there was I can say white lady. There was this white lady driving.
You can say that. You are one.
Exactly. Exactly. Look at my beautiful womanly features.
Yeah.
So I watched this video of this woman like pulling into a Home Depot and like having an absolute meltdown in a parking lot over a bunch of ICE agents trying to arrest some presumably illegal immigrants. I don't know. I don't even know that they were ICE. They were mostly in unmarked vehicles. So right. I mean, I'm not going to make any great claims, but this lady pulls over in her full Lululemon and her Starbucks coffee, and it's just like absolutely raging at these ICE people who are, you know, say what you will about ICE and the immigration policies, whether you're for or against. These people had, I would say, Christ-like patience for this woman and her shenanigans. And she was like,
you got this woman who's totally like divorced from reality. And
probably divorced from a really rich guy too.
Yeah.
She got that. She got that alimony coffee.
She's the one with righteous indignation against these guys just doing their job. They're doing what they're
she
told.
showed up like in a Lexus SUV or something, like a BMW SUV, and gets out and is like, "How dare you? These people want to be here. They want to do my lawn work." And it's like, okay.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I bet they probably do. They probably do.
They probably do. Yeah. They definitely do. They probably deserve to like get a free ride in your guest bedroom too. You know, I love those videos. I've seen those videos where people are like, and it's usually like the very conservative YouTubers, right? They'll go around and interview people, and they'll say things like, okay, so do you support these immigrants staying here? All right, well, let's go ahead and bring them to your house. They'll like knock on people's doors
and
say, yeah, let's just move. And then they'll have like a van pull up with like, they'll have a van pull up with like, it's like a clown car with like 20 guys coming out, all Hispanic, and they just go running in the house. And people are like, no, not in my house.
Do they like honk the horn and it's like the La Cucaracha?
Yeah. Da. Yeah, it's an El Camino. No, it's really funny though.
Like up like a clown car.
Yeah. They're all in the trunk space.
Boy.
Where it's the open bed truck space. Oh man, yeah. So this lady, like, was there an end to this where she just had a conniption fit and they arrested her too, or what happened?
Oh, well, I think they like started to, and she stopped recording or something, and the video ended. But honestly, it was like 9. Because come on, it's like when you have these like rich suburban like white lady rant videos, they always go on way too long, and no one can edit these successfully because everything they say is pure gold. So you can't edit it.
You can't trim it down.
Yeah, you can't cut it to the 30 best seconds. Yeah. But also, no one can listen to more than like 9 minutes of it, and they always rant for a half hour. Just never shut up.
At some point, it's just like you want to go buy some sewer side real estate because you just don't want to be listening to that crap anymore.
I just turned the video off and lived my life. I mean, goodness, you don't have to get so dramatic. You need to talk about
live your best life. Yeah, you need to go get some yoga pants and live your best life. Oh, man. Well, anyway, speaking of how I'm feeling, I'm not Tupac. Oh, yeah. Or Biggie. So
you don't look like either.
I was just well, I mean, melatonin, is it melanin? My melanin is a little bit less.
Your melatonin?
But, you
trying to sleep?
Melatonin, yeah. Melatonin keeps me awake, man. I hate that stuff. I don't know why.
Have you ever?
Everybody says take it, you'll sleep better.
Quick aside: have you ever considered doing melanotan for your pale skin? White man. It's funny through the powers of studio lighting. I'm pretending that I don't glow in the dark myself. But.
Right. Well, my pastiness is indisputable. So. I realize that I can't speak about being proud of my skin color in any public forum.
Are you?
But I did live in Asia. I did live in Asia for a long time.
And you got a big ego.
And got a lot of compliments for being pale. They're like, wow, you're so pale. And then they see like my upper arms where it's all freckled and they're like, ew, what's that?
Well, so, yeah, because
I don't know.
Let's be real. Like,
I'm vacillating between being okay with being white.
No, being pale in Asia is only half of the... That's only half of the formula for like success. Right. The other half is complexion. And
I'm not a winner on that. But dried arid desert area causes me to get some eczema. But anyway, the back to the actual conversation topic. So no, I'm not using melanotan.
You're not Tupac, and you're not using melanotan.
And I'm not using melanotan. I'm not trying to imitate any. I'm not blackfacing either. In case anyone was wondering. Yeah. All right, so Diddy, apparently, this has come out. This is probably old news to somebody, but yeah, we're back to Diddy, right? So the prostitution thing is over. Those charges were like half of them were. You say he's all off, but half of them.
It's not over.
Got
yeah,
convicted of, but they're the lesser charges. He's going to get a sentencing sometime soon. All right, but meanwhile, there's a guy named Dwayne Davis. I think his nickname is Keefe D. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but Dwayne Davis.
You talking about Keefe, boy?
Keefe. Okay, Keefe. You must have looked it up.
I always knew who Keefe D was.
I didn't. This guy, Davis is what I'm going to call him. He was charged in 2023 with the murder of Tupac. And it's come out now that he had this conversation in a deli where he was like, I'm going to go grab something to eat. And he goes up to the counter, and then Sean Diddy Combs rolls up to the counter, at the time Puff, for Puff Daddy, and he's just like, hey, I got a problem by the name of, and he names Big CEO, which is Biggie Smalls, and Shakur, which is Tupac Shakur, right? And they talked about price, and they talked about $1 million price. Apparently, allegedly, this is what happened. And so now, not only is this guy just barely getting off with like racketeering, and he was convicted of prostitution, now he's also being implicated in a murder, in a conspiracy to commit murder, and in putting up $1 million bounty on somebody's head. So, newsworthy? Nothing burger? What do you say? I actually, hold on, before you say your answer, I want to know, before all of this plays out, what your call is. Innocent or guilty?
Always double down. Innocent. My man's is innocent. He got off on the he already got off all over everyone in the courtroom on the big charges.
All over everybody in the courtroom.
He's going to get off
all over him.
Whole new crew. He's going to get off on a whole new crew with this either retrial or...
You nasty, by the way. You nasty. I don't know how you grew up.
Or mistrial.
You nasty.
He's going to... And then this isn't even going to go to court. He's just going to be getting off at home, as far as I'm concerned. Hopefully he close the doors and get some privacy in his life again.
Right.
Get all you nosy folks out of his business.
Yeah. When I was looking up like Diddy news, well, I don't know. So apparently when Biggie was killed, the target was either Biggie or Combs, Diddy. And that was retaliation apparently like 7 months later, right? It was September 96 for Tupac and March 97 for Biggie.
This guy's story
apparently Combs was with him. I don't know, man. I don't know. Was he? Yeah, that story doesn't add up. If he says Biggie, CEO, and Shakur, and then Biggie gets offed while Combs is there, that's a little bit implication that
now we're talking about Biggie getting off
associated with you.
Biggie got, bro. He didn't get off. He got.
Getting offed. Getting put on ice. Sleeping with the fishes.
Some people are into that. We do not judge.
Not much.
I mean, okay.
Maybe privately we judge a little bit.
What was he? You said he was in like some kind of bistro. What was this? A deli?
Yeah, it was a deli or something. I don't remember.
Was this a planned
location.
meeting? Alleged?
Well, yeah. So like Diddy and his entourage apparently like set up a time to meet with this guy.
Yo, we want some sandwiches. Hey, we know just the deli to meet at.
Well, bro, I mean, the mafia. Have you not seen The Sopranos? And like the New Jersey mafia apparently says, yeah, that's accurate. Which maybe they would just to throw people off their scent.
You think all the gangsters, it's all about the mafia people hang out at the same locations? That's the problem.
What I'm saying is
this guy got charged in 2023, and he's been hiding somewhere, probably under house arrest or in a jail, waiting for all of this, all these court proceedings to start going. And he's had nothing to do but watch TV. And what did he watch? The Sopranos. His story has holes like Swiss cheese. Okay,
like Swiss cheese. All right, so you are adamant that this guy Deli Swiss cheese. I got you. Yep. You are adamant that this guy's full of crap and Diddy is innocent.
Of course,
no. Maybe
my position has and always will be that Diddy is innocent.
Is that Diddy?
In
must
my
have
heart
really
of hearts,
in that position.
In my heart of hearts, I just know. The right answer is to double down. Why?
That's from your college education to rhetoric. That's all that is. You don't have to be right. You just have to keep repeating it until people believe you are.
Until you question yourself and your whole reality.
And you're like, wait a second.
Doesn't look like much anything to me.
I was. Yeah, nah, for real. Well, to add fire to the controversy, yes, it was Greenblatt's Deli on Sunset. So now we all know.
Okay.
Greenblatt's is the place to go if you want to see a celebrity. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Greenblatt
on Sunset Boulevard.
Man, that's
Greenblatt's. Yeah.
Is that the kind of place you would like? Okay, let's.
Is that where you want to eat deli meat? Greenblatt Deli.
I've got no. Sure. I've got no problem with the Blatts and their people. Okay.
Blatt with two T's on the end. By the way.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was like
TT.
I thought it was maybe a Yiddish thing. I didn't know, and I just wanted to be careful.
We're not even remotely touching on America's most trusted ally.
Number one,
and any affiliated.
I don't even want to
here
anyway.
Anyway, let's get off of that.
We do not talk about our.
Well, you brought up Yiddish. I mean, let's move on real quick.
I was confused.
You were Greenblatt with double T.
Greenblatt. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't even want to know who owns this deli. All I'm saying is,
now I don't want to know.
Is a deli called Greenblatt the place that you'd go to hire a hitman?
Well, if you book an appointment
at some point before September of 1996. Don't ask me how I know.
So apparently, using Combs' nickname at the time, one of Combs' East Coast associates, East Coast being his label, his record label, Eric Von Zip Martin, said, Puff said he needs to meet with you. Come to meet us at Greenblatt's Deli on Sunset. All right. Anyway, this is going to get boring if I just read stuff, but like he basically says, I got a couple of big problems, big CEO and Pac, and they need to get gone for $1 million. Now I'm curious, was it $1 million each or just for the job?
You tell me.
Regardless, I think Diddy was close to it. Maybe. This is
you
maybe.
believe that you believe that this event occurred. This event smells good to you.
He was in the orbit with Biggie in New York. He was in the orbit.
Okay.
Right? And so maybe this was a thing. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if this Greenblatt's Deli thing occurred. All right, this is getting way down the rabbit hole. I
want people to think for themselves. When you hear someone come up with a story like this, do you just assume like, yeah, that occurred? Maybe the details are a little different, but someone wouldn't just go and make the whole story up. It's like,
oh, definitely somebody would have made the whole story up, potentially, but also they might not have. Like I have no evidence to weigh one way or the other, so it's possible that they. But
you're saying that
didn't happen.
You believe that Diddy is guilty and that he probably hired this guy.
No, I don't
back
actually.
It up now.
What I think. No, I haven't backed up. I presented the question to you. You gave me your answer, and I'd love to contradict you, but the controversial answer is probably no. I think Diddy probably was just in their orbit,
catching a stray.
Maybe catching a stray. Hey, callback. I like the callback. I don't know if he's catching a stray or not. Maybe he did it, but I feel like knowing that these guys all hung around with each other. Doesn't mean that all of a sudden the Sopranos occurred at Greenblatt's Deli on Sunset, like whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think
nothing burger. This is one of those who cares nothing burgers at this point.
There you go. Now I see me.
Yeah.
It's you always double down. See how convincing it becomes. See how people just it's my gravitational pull.
I folded because you're so smart. You're so
and if any of you out there believe in this story, you are fools.
It's a hoax. So, new topic. Elon Musk is going to control your cell phone service pretty soon here. Not only is he controlling how you think through Twitter/X, and not only is he controlling the government through basically extorting NASA. He's also controlling your wallet by controlling your PayPal and how you pay for things online. And he's going to control how you use your cell phones. Do you hear about this? He is the Illuminati. Yeah. He is the Illuminati.
It's just like one guy
just
on
the
the spectrum from South Africa.
Exactly.
Kind of nerdy.
One guy who's kind of like he mumbles to himself and then he says something and everyone's like, yeah, buy his stock. That guy, SpaceX just bought 50 megahertz worth of bandwidth in the cell phone spectrum from EchoStar for $17 billion freaking dollars.
Yeah.
So this is cool. Is it cool?
Is it cool? Is it cool?
No, this guy's controlling. He's going to control how you think. You know, cell phone waves, they actually can control how you think, right? That's how the CIA is able to. No, I'm just tinfoil hat stuff.
Man, like, I feel like Facebook is the only social media tool you use sometimes.
No, I actually quit Facebook like, I want to say 5 years ago now. No. So, no, I don't.
And nothing of value was lost.
No, it really wasn't.
I was talking about for us who stayed on it.
Oh,
just
snap.
Kidding.
Yeah, that was a good turnaround. That was a good.
I try.
Yeah, that was a good.
So Elon buying licenses for certain ranges, so that he's presumably going to connect a bunch of satellites to phones. I mean, like if you have an iPhone right now and you're on AT&T, I believe, you already in certain areas when you lose cell reception, it will auto connect to the satellite. And I think even if you're not on AT&T for emergencies, it does that.
I think so. And it's not roaming or anything because roaming is on like a different services tower. It just connects to the satellite. Maybe that's roaming too,
I think it
just connects to the satellite.
Yeah, it's a whole different
roaming
thing when
plus.
it goes to the satellite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so Elon's been talking for a long time about making a Tesla phone. Do it.
Yeah, he has been.
Cool.
Do it.
Would you buy a Tesla phone if it looked like a Cybertruck?
No.
Really?
Not if it looked like a Cybertruck.
What if it looked like
I would not.
What if it looked like a Model S Plaid?
Ooh. No. Is that the one? The Model S Plaid's the one that looks like a hatchback.
That's Model 3.
What's the station wagon, right?
That's Model 3.
Oh, is it? Oh,
the Model S is like the original sedan. And then
no, that's nice.
Yeah.
Ish. I like the newer one, the new versions of that. Yeah.
Yeah, they refreshed it. I think in like 2003, 2004, and it's just like it's a nice sedan. Like if you were looking at getting like a BMW 700 series, you might want to take a look at a Model S.
I think I'll probably just wait before I invest in a Tesla vehicle of my own until they're not getting tagged with spray paint or cracked
set
mirrors,
on fire.
Set on fire. So they're no longer the primary target of your friendly neighborhood Antifa arsonists. Once that's blowed over, like then I'll consider it.
You think it's going to get blown over? You haven't been on the website formerly known as X or formerly known as Twitter in a while, have you?
No. I've been on there not looking up these particular arsonists.
When the Antifa people like get buddy with Elon again because he's trying to save the world, it's bro. He's posting crime statistics this week. Okay.
Oh, that's not what
those
you do.
Crime statistics. The whole like 1350 ones, the ones we don't talk about.
Ooh. Yeah, we don't talk about those.
He's like doing 2025 reprisals of like Trump 2013 tweets. Okay.
Oh snap!
Yeah,
he's going all in, man.
Yeah, he's
going all in.
He's like reposting random accounts that are talking about Deus Ex or Deus Volt or whatever. Like he's.
Oh my goodness. It's funny to me because like this kind of stuff is being labeled as like alt-right or far right, like right-wing conspiracies or right-wing hate or whatever. But if you're posting statistics, I love statistics. I don't care if they support the left or the right or the middle. Like statistics are interesting if they're accurate, and if they're not, they're even more interesting because it's fun to interpret. Like, what are they trying to say with that particular misrepresentation of reality? But it's not really particularly like representative of the entire right or the entire left, regardless. Like everyone's just going to these sources, like Elon or some news station or something, and they're trying to gain information, and that's information. I mean, weigh it with a grain of salt, but I think that's really interesting. So he's going like full alt-right crazy man statistics that back up like whatever.
Crazy man? You tell me. What do you think?
I don't know.
You want to comment on the rage, the current X.com rage of it's probably too soon to talk about the Ukrainian chick. But
the one. Wait,
Irina
is that the
Zarotska? Yeah, she's the one who got stabbed randomly.
Yeah, in like North Carolina or something.
Yeah,
Charlotte, I think.
On a train.
Yeah, it's a little bit too soon for that. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, I really don't have anything controversial to say about that. Just lock that dude up and.
Well, I don't know what happened.
Or kill him. I don't care. But
sure, but I don't know. Was it because she's an immigrant from Ukraine?
You're asking
or was
because.
It, like I don't know.
There is no because, and we have the full video. He literally just like dude was bugging out and started stabbing. Whatever you want to.
It's nuts.
Why is for other people to figure out, but he definitely did it, and bro got to pay. A lot of people are trying to cash those checks right now on how they're going to make him pay, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the kind of controversy we're shooting for in this particular episode.
So let's move back. So because of things like that, you have Elon right now is just getting extra spicy on X, and I think that regardless of the current event, I don't see you ever having, while Elon is alive, the opportunity to buy a Tesla and be guaranteed that you're not going to get firebombed or graffitied.
Yeah. It might depend on where you live too, right? Like if you live in a big city,
you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably okay actually. I might not be, right? I live 30 minutes outside of a city that I have to go to sometimes that probably would firebomb my vehicle. So I'll just stick with my
but you deserve it.
Suburban assault vehicle instead.
After some of those
would I deserve
opinions,
it? Would I deserve it for supporting?
You have
Okay.
voiced opinions that have been not just controversial, but offensive to humanity.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I'm sure they were very entertaining for you at the time.
I love them personally. I'm not going to firebomb your vehicle.
I hope not. I'd have cameras on you. I'd know it was you. All right. So SpaceX buys this cell phone spectrum of 50 megahertz, which is a lot. And for $8.5 billion cash, $8.5 billion stock, $17 billion deal. The net result is that Elon Musk is going to try to control how you think through brainwave adjustment. The technology's
which 50 megahertz
why has
was
he?
It?
It's the one that actually lines up with your brainwaves.
5G?
Why else would he be working? Have you heard about like the guy in Arizona or New Mexico? I think New Mexico, that he installed a chip in this guy. Elon Musk personally was in the operating room, apparently, allegedly, and installed a microchip in this guy's brain.
Hey, you talking about Neuralink?
Think with the mouse cursor, yeah, and then the cell phone technology and the
perfect. Right. No, keep it going.
And I'm gonna keep going. All right, and so the cell phone technology and the 50 megahertz band lines up perfectly with these Neuralink things, but pretty soon they're going to be able to digitally interface with your brain with no Neuralink. The Neuralink's just a way for them to map the particular synapses firing and what electric currents are necessary so that they can trigger those externally with no surgery involved. And so now it's really particularly egregious that Elon and Trump have kind of divorced themselves from each other because the CIA and the deep state want this technology, and Elon's playing hardball now. I don't know what's going to happen.
Are you retarded?
I just want to see how deep down the rabbit hole I can go.
That wasn't even deep.
That wasn't even deep. So you let me go pretty shallow.
Yeah, you were LARPing. It was never believable, to be honest.
It wasn't. It's the facial expression. I wasn't able to really believe the character. You know, I had to.
You have to embrace
I need to work on that.
Yeah, convince
Go
yourself.
full spectrum. Yeah.
It's not a problem for either. If we're going to be honest.
Which it really isn't. I could have thrown in more, but I'm cognizant of the fact that I'm recording this and we'll put it online. So I have to not go full spectrum.
Sick.
Retard. Satellites.
Incredible.
Yeah. So speaking of space, what's the other good news in space?
What's the bigger satellite? What's the biggest satellite in the sky right now? The moon.
Oh, the moon! I got it right. Oh,
the moon.
Yeah.
Congratulations! You get one good boy point. So
I'm so happy.
we had this article from space.com about what if China actually lands on the moon.
Are they trying? So yeah, they are trying. I've heard about this, but they got this Chang'e rocket. That's the name of the rocket, Chang'e or Chang'e.
Whoa, are you positive 7? That's the name of the rocket?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive. Well, the E is pronounced in Chinese. It's pronounced
Okay.
So
I'll give you that one.
But we'll call it the Chang'e rocket.
Some Chinese rockets going up to the moon.
Change. So it's spelled change, but there's an apostrophe before the E. So Chang'e, literally. Anyway, I'm not making some crack about. You're the one making a crack again about Chinese culture and you think that this is some like play on their names or something? What's wrong with you, bro?
You're the one going over these weird names. I was just asking if they're going to go to the moon, and if they're going to go to the moon, do we say first or second? That's the question.
Well, that depends. Did we go to the moon in 1960s? I mean, did we really?
That's a whole can of worms.
And 70s? Well, I mean, this is the relatively controversial podcast.
Next week we'll argue it. But
I think we should. Now, genuinely, I think we should.
Yeah.
Be fun.
Next week we'll argue it. But right now you have to commit. Did we go to the moon in 1969? Yes or no?
I'm going to argue, and you're going to take the other view, right?
We'll see. I asked you first.
Come on.
I asked you first.
You got to balls up, man.
I'll commit
you gotta
to
man
it.
Up. I'll give you my answer, and you have to take the other stance.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, we didn't go to the moon.
Oh, you punk. you better have good arguments.
I took the fun one.
You better have good arguments for why we didn't go to the moon. Because I bet I have better ones.
Absolutely. Man, now I want to know what yours are. Like, I have some good ones.
I do believe that we went to the moon.
Ones why we did
anyway. So China is trying to China is in a desperate race for second place.
To be the first. That's right.
And
not quite.
What are they going to like do a big asterisk next to it? It's like we were the first ones to the moon in the 21st century. It's like, okay.
Oh man.
Woo. Here's a
this
little red flag.
A space race, right? What really cracked me up about this is how they're making this a super big deal politically. Now I get that during the
we did
Cold War, this was a big deal. Like we did, yeah, exactly. We did.
Kind of like
we're doing it again.
Year.
I'm not talking about China doing that. Like our own space.com website is doing that, right? It's saying like the country that lands on the moon first will shape the rules of engagement. Like this is a war, right? The Cold War. The rules of engagement in space for decades to come. The leadership must come from the United States, right? So this is some dude from some company that's obviously got a vested interest in investing in space exploration, and he's the CEO. So like, duh, we need to take a leadership role so we can make more money. But it's like, I mean, I don't want to say who cares. I actually love sci-fi. I love the idea of going out into space and exploring the universe. I wish I was born at a state in time in the period of our human existence that I could do that. But and it was in shape enough to do it. But well, I like sci-fi stuff. You know, it's like people who dream about, like, we have a brother who dreams about being, you know, like a anime isekai sword fantasy warrior. Like, cool. But like, I think all the sci-fi stuff is cool. What's the name of the movie or the TV show that I think both of us have watched on Apple that's like about the space race?
An alternate history.
For All Mankind. Like, I love that crap. It's amazing. But really, the politicization of it may be able to get us money to invest in it, but it's a crock. Like, China's not going to just roll over and die if we happen to get on the moon before them. Like, who cares?
Well,
nothing terrible's going to happen
if we happen to
they
get there
first
again
either.
Before them.
If we happen to get there before, no, I stand by what I said. For the sake of next week's argument, I stand by what I said. Regardless of what I personally believe.
Well, I guess my answer then has to be who cares? Who cares if China gets there a second?
You got to have a hard limit on how many times you say who cares.
Been there, done that.
All right.
No, my thing. So actually, no. I've got like another opinion on this though. Like, okay, if China gets there first. Presumably, the big fear is that they're going to set up a moon base and take over the moon. It's like, can you even imagine
like For All Mankind?
how vulnerable you would be to another space? Like if you want, like if it did turn into a war situation, you know how vulnerable you are if you're just like anyone with like a $200 telescope can be like, hey, there you are. There's your secret moon base.
Yeah.
Are you going to build it on the dark side of the moon? Good luck.
So the only way to harden, well, even with that, like, what would be the use? Because you could shoot ballistic missiles from the dark side of the moon and people won't know that they're there for an hour until they hook around the moon and you can see them in a radar or telescope or whatever.
I mean, maybe you can't.
That's not. And if you make a hard target there, the only way to do that is to dig down a mile, right, or a kilometer.
Because, but the moon's hollow.
Because anything
so
on the surface. You can't even do that. That's true, bro. It's true. Just like the Earth.
It rings like just a bell. Like no. The moon is hollow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, every time it gets impacted when they did their little sensor thing, the whole moon vibrates as if it was hollow.
I don't know anything about this.
Nothing about the moon.
So I'm just gonna smirk. I'm just gonna smirk and nod my head. Okay.
Bro. How are you gonna talk about we didn't even go to the moon? You don't even know the moon's hollow. This guy's over here gonna be like, "Oh, the moon's actually made of cheese." It's like, bro, you know.
Well, that's what I was told.
The anti-science arguments of 2025 have advanced past the moon is made of Swiss cheese. Okay, and you're about to find out.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun next week. We really are.
Anyway,
all right, let's move on from this topic because I don't want to use content that we might actually need for next week because that's a fun topic. China will be the first potentially to get to the moon ever, and I think that might be exciting. Although I hope we get there first because USA, rah, rah, rah. But I don't think the politicization of it is really, I mean, maybe if it helps get the budget, but it doesn't really matter. If they get there or we get there, life goes on. La, 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 life goes on.
And we'll just be chilling down here, watching Netflix and playing our video games. So who cares?
Yeah. Speaking of video games, Final Fantasy VII does not stand the test of time.
Incredible segue. Speaking of which, I hate this game. What? Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII does not stand the test of time.
What about it doesn't stand the test of time to you?
Well, it wasn't long, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 years later, that we had graphics that actually looked like people walking around. There were shapes to their characters. If you go back and you actually look at Final Fantasy VII, even the cutscene graphics, for the most part, are worse than Minecraft. Like, they are so blocky and so unbelievably like pixelated. It's just terrible. And so like I actually played the whole thing. I tried to 100% that game. This is back before the internet had guides all over the place and YouTube didn't exist. And so I would have to like go look up game FAQs or whatever the website was at the time and like see if I could find like how to get the ingredients for the golden chocobo. And I did everything that I knew about in that game. I 100%ed it as far as I'm aware. Finished the game, had a good time. Your face, by the way, like someone needs to slap it. Boom, just get you some like expression. But well, like,
I'm just like,
it doesn't hold the test of time because
video games looked bad when graphics looked bad.
Yeah,
revelation. Wow,
they really sucked. It just makes it so unplayable though. Like it's really not that good.
No, the reason I was all zoned out.
It's also railroaded, a very railroaded game. Like there's 3 discs, and the first disc you have to follow a set path.
Was it 3? So I thought it was 2. Yeah, maybe.
I think it was 3 discs.
Yeah, but okay, yeah. No.
I think
it was PlayStation 1, right?
Yeah.
Now, was PlayStation
30-year
1
anniversary
32-bit or 64-bit?
I thought it was 32-bit, like SNES.
Was it?
I think so. I think it was 32 because Nintendo 64 came out, and the big reason it was 64 was 64-bit. I think PlayStation 1 was 32-bit, if I remember correctly. Well, I could look it up, but I think it was.
I mean, go for it, because like the idea that in 1997, this is what the year before Pokemon came out on Game Boy in America, like this, what was the RPG competition at the time? Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger was a couple years before that on SNES. Yeah. Same company, Square.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
All right. So
yeah, but like,
what's your
point? So I mean, was Chrono Trigger trash because the graphics looked bad?
No, and the graphics didn't look bad. It was not trying for three-dimensional
style
believability.
Is what I'm feeling. You just didn't
I don't think there's much of a style to be had. Like
what? It is like the quintessential JRPG. I wanted to agree with you on this, but now I'm like, that's it? You can't talk about like a flat story, not feeling anything for the characters, or like Sephiroth being kind of a emo weirdo that like could not possibly have effectively swung a sword that long. Not to mention Cloud, like in the Buster
Cloud
sword.
who has this Buster sword.
Yeah, but like if you look at Cloud's arms, like bro, like he kind of looked like a Goku.
So to be clear, I'm specifically talking about the video game graphics, not like the art or the you know.
So everything else was
game cover or case.
Everything else was good.
Well, so like no, not necessarily. I mean, I think that like Eris, her weird bangs that went like bunny ears were kind of weird.
Anime hair. Yeah.
Anime, yeah. Well, no, it was beyond anime hair. It was
man. The chick from Love Hina had like the exact same haircut. And I don't even watch anime.
True. That's a wild call out because I think I watched like 3 episodes of that, and then I just couldn't wait. Like I didn't care enough to wait for it to come out every week.
You're too cool.
So I quit. But like, well, no, it was at the time when I was like moving on to other things. But it was yeah. Anyway, I totally never would have.
So they rebooted. Like they just did a remaster, and a remake of Final Fantasy VII. So is that now a perfect game?
No, definitely not. But I haven't played it, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay. So
what I've heard, I haven't played Final Fantasy VII. I have an opinion. Hey, so sue me. But the fact is, right, is that many things don't hold up the test of time, and we should do another bit on this at some point in the future because there's movies, there's TV shows, there's video games that don't stand the test of time, and this is one of them where I think that you're being railroaded in a game that purports to be completely open world. You're not for like the first third of the game.
Well, I mean, I didn't even finish the game. Okay, so full disclosure, I didn't like the game. I stopped playing. Right.
There you go.
So but like it wasn't because the graphics were bad in 1997. It's like they were not significantly worse than anything. I say that they were at least as good. I think PlayStation had, if it was still 32-bit, I still think PlayStation probably had more advanced video rendering than the SNES. But I could be wrong.
Oh, for sure, definitely. No, it probably did. I mean, I can think there was Star Fox right on SNES. I think was 32-bit 3D. Flying a spaceship.
No, that was
which is much easier, I think.
64
to render.
Was 3D.
Yeah, but I think the first one was also, and I think it was on SNES.
I don't think it was 3D. I think it was 2D. I think it was top down. I thought it was like the Contra. It's a side scroller.
No, it was 3D.
Was it? And Super Nintendo?
It was definitely 3D. But but it was all like, I mean, it was just like triangular.
Yeah, it was garbage because it was 32-bit,
polygons.
Or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah, because like, it's like, man, by 2000 the graphics were better. It's like, yeah, that is an accurate statement.
That is an accurate statement.
64 had way better graphics. It's like, yeah, that was why we bought them.
Actually, you know what? I got another hot take on that. GoldenEye, the graphics and the 2-dimensional play. There wasn't a third dimension like in later games. Or even similar games like what was the one we used to play? It was Jet Force Gemini. Jet Force Gemini had 3 dimensions, right? You could jetpack up, but in GoldenEye it was all just 2 dimensions, and so it wasn't even a great game. I loved GoldenEye when I was a kid, but I mean, it doesn't hold up the test of time.
Jet Force Gemini wasn't Nintendo 64, was it?
It was. I think it was.
I thought it was on Xbox.
And they had a third.
I can't remember, but that was a long time ago. But
it was on 64.
No, like you don't even have to go that far to find bad games that everyone loved. I mean, like Zelda games are trash. I mean, all of them are trash. But like Super Nintendo
people
games,
are gonna hate me for this.
Link to the Past.
I liked that one. It wasn't the best in hindsight, but I actually never really liked the Ocarina of Time. I liked Majora's Mask more. But you haven't played Switch Zelda games. So I did buy a Switch and I did play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And those games are truly amazing. Like I played the
Twilight one. Garbage.
Not that one.
Throw it in the trash.
Yeah, no, not that.
But more than that.
That one's limiting.
I've never actually liked Zelda games. That's why I didn't get a Switch. Because everyone was like,
really?
Oh, you got to get it.
Didn't you like
Breath
The Witcher?
of the Wild. I was like, why would I want to play Breath of the Wild? Zelda's trash.
You liked The Witcher, right? Like Breath of the Wild's better than that.
Are you kidding?
And The Witcher 3 is like the best game ever made.
The Witcher 3 had, it was way better.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't more fun. It wasn't more fun. It was.
I mean, I didn't play Breath of the Wild, but it's garbage, and there's no way it's better than Witcher 3. Period. Because Witcher 3, I played the game, I've read the books, I've watched the show. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to keep watching.
Yeah,
no,
that's unfortunate.
Witcher 3 is fantastic storytelling. That's my thing. It's like the reason that Link to the Past was trash is because, like, okay, put Link to the Past, which was Super Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
Next to I was gonna say like Super Mario RPG, but like that's different because everyone loves Super Mario RPG. But put it next to like
Chrono Trigger is the comparable.
No, it's the Secret of Mana.
Chrono Trigger's better.
Secret of Mana is the one that I want.
Secret of Mana was slow.
Secret of Mana had a way better story because it had a story.
Yeah,
and
A Link to the Past was a fun game because I liked the puzzles. I liked going through the dungeons. It was fun. Secret of Mana was better because of the story. Chrono Trigger is the best 2D RPG, though, from that era, period. Yeah. The best RPG from that period, in my opinion, and I know nobody's going to agree with me, but Super Mario RPG. That was the best. It was 2.5D, right? It wasn't full 3D. It wasn't 2D. It was 2.5D. That was the best. Chrono Trigger was
the graphics.
The other best.
The graphics in Super Mario RPG were undeniably worse than Final Fantasy VII. Undeniably. The game is, in my opinion,
that. No, I deny that.
Way better. But you're talking about how bad the cutscenes were? Dude, the graphics in Super Mario RPG were embarrassing.
Better. No.
You just like the art style.
Wholeheartedly.
No, it's
wholeheartedly. No, well, it was a full art style, right? It wasn't pixelated, Minecraft. It was a full art style. There was actually texture.
I don't think you even played this,
and it looked good.
Like played Final Fantasy VII. And why am I defending Final Fantasy VII? I didn't even finish the game.
I don't know. It was not that good.
I did not care for it, but
oh, brother, literally, oh, brother. All right, man. Well, that should wrap it up. I think that to sum this up, ICE is targeting Home Depot. So buy your Home Depot stocks. When ICE goes down, Home Depot is going to skyrocket. Just playing. This is not fiduciary advice. Diddy do it?
No, it's always no. The answer is always no. He did not do it.
All right.
Diddy didn't do it.
All right, just making sure you're paying attention. SpaceX is trying to control your brainwaves.
The dumbest take I've ever heard. And China wants to be second to the moon.
The first on the moon.
Wrong.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree. We got to stop talking at the same time. I know you disagree. Let me say my thing. China will be the first on the moon. Now your turn.
Well, yeah, but like
let's take turns.
No, but like you're saying you just respond like ICE increased the number of raids or whatever at Home Depot, and it's like, man, you're missing them, and you went right to the next one. You didn't even give me a chance to say like they should have waited until after the kids got home from school, right? Like you just all the soccer moms, like if you got them off the road. That was a good one.
I should have waited. My bad. Mea culpa, man. I'm sorry.
Nothing. Don't even give me a chance to breathe here.
China's going to be the first on the moon.
Second on the moon. That's
okay.
That's just like that's an anti-American take. And that is the show, everybody.
And Final Fantasy VII is Matty Ray's favorite game from the 90s.
That I never even played. Anyway, that's it for the goodness. It's been a month. Hope you enjoyed.
We've caught up with time, though. This is a long episode.
Don't forget
have a great one. We
like and subscribe.
On YouTube.
Come back next week. We're trying to get back on schedule. We'll have even more absolutely insane takes for your titillation.